Hey everyone, it's Grandma Scratcher here in Florida, and today the Florida Lottery Scratch Off tickets. We've got the Millionaire Maker tickets. Six of these tickets, $30 spend. But before I get started, I've got to tell you, just for fun and entertainment purposes, I don't sell tickets. Underage gambling is illegal, and if you have a gambling addiction, please seek some help. All right, so I, didn't leave the house yesterday. Husband went to the store. I said, here, pick up tickets, and this is what he picked. And there is still $1 million prize left. Plenty of $10,000 prizes. Maybe we'll hit something big. Maybe we'll hit something good. Overall odds on these tickets, 1 in every 3.99. Ticket numbers 18 down through ticket 23. Feeling kind of lucky. I feel lucky. Yeah. Hopefully we get something. So 6 of these tickets. Let's see what the Florida Lottery decides to hand out. Hopefully it's not a whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of nothing going on. Match any of your numbers to the winning numbers when the prize shown. 2x, 2 times the prize. 5x, 5 times the prize. Money bag, you win all 12 prizes. Millionaire Maker is when you win the $1 million. You need this special symbol right there to win the million. I'm going to zoom in a little bit for you. I think that's a little bit better. All right, so we're looking for symbols. We really would like this. Oh, it's here. It's going to be here. It's kind of interesting they gave it its own spot because they don't want you to mistakenly think that you won. And then, of course, there's a silver bar bonus. Get the star, win the prize shown. So plenty of chances to win on this. Match a number, get a multiplier, get a symbol, get a millionaire maker, get a star. Because, baby, I'm a star. Whoa, yeah. Might not know it now, but baby, yes, I are. If you have not subscribed to the channel, you really should. We have a good time on the channel. We always have a good time. We may not be the most winning community, but always have a good time. Don't need nothing but a good time. And 11 teen showing up right at the beginning. 1, 11 teen, 25, and 40. I like that mix in numbers. I feel like that's a good mix in numbers. I like it when they're not all the same. Like it's not all like 20s or something. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? A jelly bean. I don't see anything so far. Not even a neighbor showing up. And of course, if there's something I miss, I'll do a horrible edit for you. I don't see anything. Let's do the bonus again. We're looking for the star up here. A check and an armored car, but that's okay. This is the spot that really matters. We get the Millionaire Maker symbol. We win the $1 million, and there is still a prize left, but that's not today. Not on this one. It's okay, we got 5, but wait, there's more. We got 5 more. There's always more lottery tickets. Not maybe in my house, but at the store, you can always find them. Maybe not the ones you want, but they've got them. Anything you need, you got it. 8, 16, 25, and 32. 40, 20, 9, neighbor. 33, neighbor. 18, bird outside going crazy. 21, 30, 1, 4, 7, not even scratched off. 36 and 19. All right, Millionaire Maker right there. A little bird, cheap, cheap, cheap. Bank, nope. Looking for a star up here. A crown, oh, that would be nice, a $500 prize. And a ring. Bah, humbug. It's not the season for that, but Florida Lottery, they're like, we can be Scrooge any day. So there's a bird, the windows, well, there's a window right there and windows right there. And the window right there, our littlest one, she's maybe about a year old, but she's trying to figure out how to get up in the windowsill. Yep, there she goes. Oh, there she goes. Because she can hear the bird. Cheep, cheep, cheep. Oh, let me see if... You want me to move a chair? Come here. Here, come here. That way, if I put the chair here, you can see. Yeah, see? There you go. She's so cute. She looks like a puppy. So she's sitting in I pulled her up to the window. She's standing up on the chair and she's got her paws in the window looking out. She wants to see the birds so badly. She's like, I hear you, burbs. I hear you. All right. Oh, 11 teen showing up again. So we got 11 teen, 16, 19, and 38. 24, 40, 8, 34, 1, 9, 33, 15, neighbor, 36, 27, 22, and 7. They're not even giving us neighbors, man. Millionaire Maker is bank. We're supposed to say Millionaire Maker, or $1 million under there. And now we're looking for a star up here. No. Halfway through the session, not a winner in sight. The cat feels like she's a winner, though. She's sitting in the window. She's loving her moment. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm loving it. She's having a good time. Let's symbol hunt first this time. Sometimes you got to switch things up. Okay, no symbols. But if we win a prize, y'all are going to know what it was right away because I scratched that all up. 20. 40 and 30, but no 20. 17. We got 19, 12, and 15. 10. Nope. 10 and 20 come up. We got 30 and 40. Because that's how they do you. And 11, just for fun. He's a neighbor. He's showing up on every ticket. But dude, you're not winning me anything. I'll tell you what. Get a $1 million win with 11 on the ticket. Armored car. We're looking for stars up here. And a pot of gold. We'll have to do something special if 11 really pulls it out. Okay, that sounded so wrong. Okay, not what I meant. This is not the kind of channel. This is not an OF account. All right, we got 2 more. Come on, Florida Lottery, let's go. Let's go. Let's boogaloo till we puke. Again, $30 session. We'll save the millionaire spot for last. 25, 26, 29, and 7. 23. I had hopes there. No. Nothing. Seriously? All right, Millionaire Maker. Nope. All right, last ticket. This is why you don't gamble, folks. And again, overall odds, 1 every 4. We've gone through 5. This is the 6th ticket. No guarantees, and it doesn't really work that way, but that's how everyone feels like it should work. 1 in every 6 tickets is a winner, or 1 in every 5 tickets is a winner. Sadly, no. $17 again. Showing up to say hello. Hello, is it me you're looking for? 7, 8, 1. 25, 23, 26, 29. 21, we just did that. 35, we got 33. All right, let's do the bonuses. Then we'll do the Millionaire Maker. A check and a horseshoe. And coins. Wow. Okay. All right. So even though the odds were 1 in every 3.99, we bought 6 tickets, $30 spend, Bubkus back. They said, here, have a handful of Bubkus just for you, Grandma Scratcher. That's how much we love you. It's still gambling. It's still gambling. But we had a good time. You never know what's going to happen. Legitimately, we don't know what's going to happen on the channel any given day. But I had a good time. If you had a good time, do me a favor. Like the video, subscribe, give it a thumbs up. Tell Stella as she sits in the chair looking out the window at the birds. The bird is the word. All those things are free to do. They help the channel out. And I really, really appreciate it. But before we go, since we lost so badly, we have to focus on something good. And my good thing for the day is blackout curtains. I don't know if you have them. I don't know if you know what they are. It's funny, though, because even though they're blackout curtains and even though I use them with blinds, we're in Florida. The sun still manages to warm the house. I'm telling you, in Florida, you got to do everything you can to keep it cool in the house. Otherwise, your power bill is going to be a big-ass surprise. And I don't like those surprises. Nobody likes those surprises. I like to know that my power bill is going to be, I think, 200 is the high for us. That's like in the heat of summer. We run the air conditioner. I do have a digital thermostat. My husband didn't understand when we bought the house why I wanted to change out the thermostat for a programmable. The guy who installed our air conditioner put a digital thermostat in. I wanted a programmable. The cat's crying. One of the cats is crying. Now the other cats are concerned. It's so cute. They're like, what's wrong? and they go to see her. They're like, "Are you okay, girl?" I wanted a programmable digital thermostat, and it does make a difference. It was like a total of $25 is how much it cost to buy it. We bought the same brand, so we literally unplugged one and plugged the new one in, programmed it, and I'm telling you right away, it saved us like $100 the first month, because it sets your air conditioner. And I think it does a couple things. I think, number one, I think that obviously the obvious is it programs your thermostat and you don't have to touch it. You're not going, oh, it's too hot. Oh, it's too cold. You just don't touch it. Number two, I think it's a subconscious thing too. I think sometimes I'm walking around the house going, gosh, it's awfully warm. And then mentally I'll go, oh, but wait, it's almost time for the thermostat to kick down a notch. So I don't touch it. Excuse me, because I know that it's going to kick down a notch soon. And if I just hang in there a little bit longer, it'll be cooler. And so I managed to do that. So I think that it stops you from fiddling with the temperature control, right? And it just keeps your house, it maintains the house at a constant temperature. Now, I will say that when I worked full time and I wasn't home all day, my husband worked full time, we literally we did not have pets. There was no one home, but we would turn the air off. Now, I don't advise this if you're leaving the house for an hour or two, but if you're going to be gone from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. during the heat of the day, there's nothing living in your house. You don't have pets, your kids aren't home, there's no elderly, nobody's home. We would turn it off. I mean, it saved on 12 hours of air conditioning a day during the heat of the day in Florida. We saved a lot of money, and we would also turn off the water heater all day. So when I got home, the first thing I did was turn on the air, and then that was on my way to the water heater. I would turn the water heater on. So for 12 hours a day, two of the largest appliances in the house are not running because there's no one home. Again, no one home. That's the key there. So we would turn those back on. Now, did it take a little while? Yeah, it took maybe an hour or so for the house to cool down a little bit. No pets, we would just open the doors. And it worked really well. That's a lot of money to save. And I think that's the thing people miss about saving money on bills. Now, granted, you can only save so much before you need to earn more. But I think that's the thing that people miss. When you save money, you're not just saving money. So let's just take $1, okay? And you've earned that dollar and you've already paid your income taxes on it. I'm so glad Florida does not have income taxes in the state, which is federal. So let's say you've earned your dollar. Now, if you go to spend that dollar, you're going to need to pay, depending on what county you're in, 7 to 10 more cents extra to spend that dollar, right? Sales tax. But if you save that dollar, you basically saved $1 and X number of cents because you haven't spent it and you haven't had to pay sales tax. And then you put it in the bank and you earn interest on it. And I just don't think people realize the value of saving $1. It's that many hours you don't have to work. It's that much stuff. And I just think people really, really undervalue saving money. They really just, like when we go to the movies, and you guys know we go to the movies all the time. But you know what we're doing? We're either using the T-Mobile $5 Tuesday ticket, or we're buying a ticket on a regular Tuesday for $5.75. We're not spending $15 a ticket to go to the movie. What am I also doing? Smuggling in my candy. What are we also doing? We have stopped buying popcorn. We now take we take a Ziploc bag full of chips, right? And I thought I would really feel like I was missing out, but I don't. And that's $10 extra saved. So when we go to the movies, even if you count the candy we bought beforehand and the soda that my husband insists on buying while we're there, I'll let him do it because it's like, okay, it's not worth the fight. He's already given up the popcorn for me. It sounds like he's giving up nookie or something. No, he's just giving up the popcorn. It's like, is that a new word for it? No, it's not. It's just literally popcorn. So we're spending less than $15 to go see a movie, which is the price of one regular ticket on any given day. And I think that it's like, okay, so, we can go see more movies because we're not spending the money, and sometimes I don't want to take candy. Sometimes I don't even go buy candy, or we get candy at like the Dollar Tree or whatever. Or sometimes I'm like, oh, I'll just pack some cookies instead. Or, we're trying to use up what we have. And I think that's the key too. I am so focused on using, it sounds so gross. We have cabinets full of food, and because I always buy when it's on sale, and we just always have food in the house. So I'm like trying to use up what we got. I had like 10 bags of chips. We're like eating it down. Like there's this much left. Guess what I've been taking in the movies? All those chips that have been sitting around, right? So we're trying to use up what we have because food goes bad if you don't use it. And I can do, if you all would like, okay, I can do a whole video. I would make it a separate video. You're going to need to let me know in the comments if you want the video on how we keep our grocery bill really, really low. And I think I use a strategy that a lot of people don't use, but I would be willing to do a video on it. It would be a totally separate video, but you all need to let me know down in the comments, and I will. There'll be a story with it. There's a story, of course. There's a backstory to how I do my shopping, and I would totally do that, but you need to let me know. But I don't even know whose phone that is that's ringing. So that was a long-winded thing. God, that took like, 6 minutes to talk about all that. But I always enjoy talking with you all. And I know that some of you hang in there for the end. You've got me. You're not really watching. You're listening, and that's fine. I feel like I'm a podcast. They're like, why don't you do a podcast? I don't know. Would you guys be interested in a podcast where I just talk about random crap? Because a lot of it would be like conspiracy theory stuff. It would just be like my ramblings. Every once in a while, I'll be sitting at my daughter's house, and we'll be talking back and forth. And like, we should really do a podcast, because she and I talk about a lot of really weird stuff, and we go off on tangents. Even if I had a topic for the podcast, that's not what the podcast would be. It would just be like random musings by Grandma Scratcher and friends. I don't know. But yeah, drop me information down in the comments if you want to see a video on how to save on groceries, which sounds so dull, but I think my video is a much different tactic. And then if you'd be interested in a podcast, I can't imagine. I just walk around and do my own thing, and I don't feel like any kind of anything on YouTube, but apparently I am. That's what people say, but whatever. I'm just me. If any of you all ever see me in the wild, you'd be like, that was really her? Like, yeah. You're like, damn, she's exactly. You wouldn't be able to miss me because I'm exactly in person how I am in the podcast. I will chat up random strangers. I will take your photo. I will do all kinds of things. You'd be like, no, she's exactly like that in person. Unless you catch me, in a bad mood, and then you'd be like, oh, I don't think that's her. She looks kind of pissed. I don't think that's her. She looks awfully mad. Anyways. All right, enough rambling. You guys have a good day, and I will see you on the next one.